And hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. It is Monday afternoon. We did a little bit of Grubhub and DoorDash for lunch today. And this morning I was doing Uber. So I knocked out some Uber runs as well. But a little bit slower than I like to. I was going to do some Instacart, but there just wasn't a lot of orders out there today. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to take the afternoon break, going to grab some lunch. But before I was going to do it, I was going to knock out a video real quick. So Rideshare Lisa, thank you for your comment. You just commented on yesterday's video about men doing Instacart. And but in that video comment section, she says she's been doing Instacart since 2019, and it was mostly women when she started doing it. But since the pandemic, she sees a lot of men starting to do Instacart. And I don't see a lot of other Instacart shoppers in my area. I made a joke on a Reddit board. They were talking about how many drivers there were, and it was getting oversaturated. I was like, it's just me against the bots. I don't know about any other drivers because I'm always just trying to get the orders. But when it comes to all this gig work, I think gig workers have kind of turned into migratory animals. We've all realized that we can't stand at one watering hole and just survive. So you got to keep moving and going between apps and multi-apping. And, I don't think there's a gig tuber out there that doesn't recommend doing, multi-apping. But I think it's really important that when you decide, or if you're starting to multi-app, before you jump into it, learn the apps you're using first, become real proficient at it. So to the point where you feel like you're a pro, you understand the ins and outs of that app, and then move on to your next one and sign up for that one. And hopefully they have sign up incentives in that honeymoon phase. Cause that's really, like, looking back at it, that's the prime thing, is getting that honeymoon phase with every app right away, because they just feed you, and you want to get that for a while before it dries up and you realize, oh, that's not the way it is all the time. So I think just us as consumers, we do not read the instructions. We get something new, we rip it open, we plug it in, we fire it up, we want to see how it works right away. And when it comes to gig work, that is probably some of the worst advice that somebody could give you, is to say, just jump into it and start doing it. I recommend you watch lots of YouTube videos, tutorials, tips and tricks from a lot of gig tubers out there on how to do some of these apps. Because if you just jump into it, you could make mistakes that will dramatically affect your customer rating. And customer ratings for a lot of these apps drive how many jobs, or how many good paying jobs, you're going to get from those apps. So after that honeymoon phase wears off, if you blew your ratings out of the water, or your statistics on certain things for different apps, you won't see any more orders, and you'll be just like, what happened? So it's really important that you take your time, learn each app, be proficient at it before you move to the next one. But, get more tools in the toolbox for yourself if you're going to do gig work. I don't recommend gig work full-time, guys. I do it, I love it, but I don't recommend it for everyone. And, you got to get into and find out if it's good for you or not. But don't quit your day job. It's a hard hustle some days. It's emotional ups and downs. It's accidents. It's all kinds of stuff. I could just, people puking in your car, doing a delivery and then dropping it at the doorstep of the customer and breaking it all open. Just car accidents, having the wrong order, delivering to the wrong address, bad substitutes, bad communication, no communication, like all these things with all these apps that goes on. And you have to learn and you got to make some mistakes, but you're going to learn along the way that, oh, you're not going to do that one again. But if you watch enough videos out there, hopefully you understand a lot of the pitfalls and it won't be negative toward you. So that's my advice for the day. I hope you guys are doing well. Tomorrow on the channel, we have Alex Shin, and he has his own YouTube channel. And part of my promotion for other gig tubers and YouTubers. If you want to come onto the channel, you want to promote your channel, shoot me an email at travel2write.com. travel2write@hotmail.com. I was like, something don't sound right. At hotmail.com. That's how long I've had that YouTube or that email address. It was a Hotmail account that I set up in the 90s. I've weeded out most of the spam on that account. But go ahead and shoot me an email if you want to do a collab video where I just sit down, I interview you, you talk about your channel. Tomorrow we have Alex on. He does, I think he does Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, and Spark. And I don't know exactly where he's taking his YouTube channel, but he'll share all that with us tomorrow. I hope you guys tune in 10 o'clock Central. And hope you all have a great day. Make sure you make some money. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.